Well, good morning, everybody. It is a bright, beautiful morning here in northern Arizona. I thought that this would be a great day because it's Chore Sunday to give you a tour of my Broadway and New York themed apartment. Everything that I show you in this video, I will try to include in a link down in the description. It is Tech Week for the production I'm in right now, Seussical Community Theater, which anyone familiar with theater, you know that is super exhausting, so I don't know when I'm ever gonna get this done again. So let's go take a look. First and foremost, I have to say the reason I have been so absent is because of this right here. I was finishing up my second master's degree. When Be More Chill posted this, I kind of freaked out a little bit. This is my New York shower curtain, got that off of Amazon, and I got this subway sign off of Amazon too. You will see a lot of eagles in this apartment because I'm a Pennsylvania girl at heart. I got this Heather's bracelet at Broadway Con, if I can get it open. I feel terrible. I can't remember what booth I got it from, but they had a lot of shows. If someone knows, hit me up. I'll be happy to add them. So right here is my entryway. This is where I keep all my bags and my Philly Fanatic, of course. This Greatest City in the World bag I actually got from Amber, Broadway Goes Pop. I got my Broadway Con lanyard here, and my keys with a lot of leaks on them. Got my Be More Chill right there, Anastasia, my Book of Mormon right there, and my Dear Evan Hansen. So this is where I hang all my bags. Like I said, I got this one from Rediscover Handbags. It was a custom order at Broadway Con. I have my Dear Evan Hansen jacket, my Dear Evan Hansen bag from Barnes & Noble, my Broadway Con bag from going to Broadway Con. Behind that is my Mickey Mouse I Love NY bag from the Disney store. My parents got me that after my first show on Broadway. So going through the entryway here, you'll see this is where I keep all my craft stuff. This is my bedroom. You can see I have a lot of favorite things. I love old 90s shows and movies. I love Pokemon, as you can see here, and of course I love Broadway. This bag right here I actually got signed by the touring Book of Mormon cast. I keep these up here like really just for aesthetic purposes. And then of course I got this one on Etsy. You can pick out some playbills and they'll make that for you. This poster was actually given out to everyone who was in line at Broadway Con for Andrew Randall's autograph. I love this. I look at this every day before I leave. It gives me a lot of inspiration. I love to read books. You can see of course I've got Be More Chill. I love Adam Silvera. What If It's Us was actually inspired by Dear Evan Hansen, so if you have a chance, check that one out. I love it. A few more of my favorites up here. Got my Dear Evan Hansen poster up here. Again, this is the touring cast, Stephen Christopher Anthony, who is my favorite Evan of all time. I'm actually on this poster. And that's me, a little blurry and unfocused right in the center, but it's hard to keep the camera still when you're zoomed in that close. Got my Be More Chill sweater. This is my favorite book of all time. Again, Adam Silvera. They both die at the end. I made this out of an extra copy that I had, and then someone on Etsy gave me this one. This is kind of where I just keep a little bunch of Broadway odds and ends. I got my Book of Mormon program from the first time I got to see it on Broadway. Cute little Be More Chill card right there. I have seen Dear Evan Hansen twice, and the first time I got a signed playbill, so I decided the second time it would be cooler to have them sign the script book instead. That's Michael Lee Brown right there. Some street art that my mom got me because she knows I love that kind of stuff. Again, I got this off of Etsy. They don't just do Book of Mormon, they have tons of shows available. This is my pride and joy right here, my record player. I have a lot of records down here, you can see. Of course, I got my Be More Chill at the top, and Dear Evan Hansen. Show records are really expensive, so that's all I've got. Everything else is really kind of 70s music. So there's a fun story about this. Me and the Anastasia stage manager, we just happened to share an alma mater, which is kind of crazy because, as you know, I'm over here on the West Coast, so that doesn't happen very often. But I wrote some fan mail, and he recognized the envelope because I used an envelope from our university, and he said, why don't you come hang out and take a backstage tour, which was pretty cool. So it was awesome, made a pretty cool friendship out of that. Every time I go, or every time I did go, unfortunately Anastasia's closed now, but you know, every time we go to visit, I'll hook him up with something from the bookstore, and he always has something pretty cool in return. So this is one of my favorites. This is an opening night gift that was given to the cast when Anastasia opened. Got some posters. This one has some of my favorite Broadway shows on it. Broadway Con poster. Down here is another thing I got at Broadway Con, my Be More Chill clock. Again, that was by Rediscover Handbags. Again, got some more books down here, some of my favorites. Dear Evan Hansen was great, definitely recommend it. My signed copy of They Both Die at the End. He signs these with a smiley face, which I think is ironic and a little cruel. And the Dear Evan Hansen behind the scenes, whatever you want to call it, book. My sister got me this for Christmas last year. So you can see while I still have Broadway influences in the main room here, I still do like to keep it personalized a little bit. This is one of my favorite classier touches right here. Speaking of the couch, I showed this in another video, but that's the Veronica Sawyer doll that I made. My boss actually got me this for Secret Santa last year because she knows me a little too well. This is a Connor, well his hair's a little messed up, but that's a Connor McKinley doll that I made next to his Elder McKinley pillow. I kind of wanted to add some accents besides black and white and gray so that there's a little pop of color. And so I found the pink was kind of a nice way to tie in some bright pink accents to this. You can see right here that I am literally right on the pool deck. It's the worst. Got my opening night Be More Chill playbill right here. And my Book of Mormon playbill that's signed by Rory. Some more stuff from Broadway Con up here. I got this super awesome Dear Evan Hansen lantern. You just put some tea lights in it. This is signed by Laura and Jeremy. I actually won that in a contest from LCcast, so that was pretty cool. Some more Broadway Con stuff. Some art that I got here. Be More Chill preview card that I got here. This one's signed by Will Rowland. I wrote to him and he was kind enough to send it back. Will Rowland is my favorite Broadway actor on the planet, so I've got his card up there. This one's signed by Ben Platt. Not signed by Rory, but I'm hoping so someday. And that one's signed by Andrew Rannells. This is my corner where Andrew Rannells likes to look up to the left and make a slight pouty face. I just thought that this magazine page was really cool, so I got that framed. There's my Tony Awards playbill. I keep all of my playbills down here in this binder. This is my Elder Price Pop. I actually got it signed by Andrew at Broadway Con. It was pretty exciting. I keep my Heather's playbill out front because that's one of my favorites. You know, some signed stuff in between here, lots of different playbills. I'll show you them all in a different video. I am running out of room and we'll need a new one very soon. I actually just got this one yesterday. I like to add a little spring touch here. I love the pastel spring touch that these candles are adding here. I got these off of Etsy as well. You can see I use the Boif more than the Wren's one. It's just because I really love the smell of this one. It's chocolate cupcake coconut. I got my New York candle. I try to make my kitchen have a New York pizza kitchen theme to it. And so I've got my little menu right there. And of course, again, just some little New York pizza kitchen touches that you would see around. This is my favorite way to display playbills personally. You know, I have my extras in the binder. Most of those are just unsigned ones though, or you know, ones that are signed that I don't have room for, but these are all my favorites up here. This is my famed fridge right here. I say famed because everyone who comes in really seems to like it. I keep all of my favorite flyers up here. I like to collect magnets in addition to playbills. I just think it's a lot of fun. So I got my Book of Mormon, Dear Evan Hansen right there. Again, a Dear Evan Hansen flyer. These are awesome. These again are made by Amber, Broadway Goes Pop. In fact, I have a Squip one coming that I'm really excited about. There goes Andrew. That happens sometimes when it gets windy. Anyway, I have a Squip magnet coming that I'm really excited about. She puts out new stuff all the time. This is a stage prop from American Psycho. Again, some more Broadway Goes Pop. This one is my favorite flyer, of course, again, because it's Be More Chill. This was also a gift from the Anastasia stage manager. It's one of the letters that Anastasia's grandmother reads. When I went to see Dear Evan Hansen back in January in New York City, they did not have cups at the time, or at least I couldn't find them, but they did have water bottles. So I actually just repurposed that into a vase for this marigold. So I'm just going to give you one more quick unedited walkthrough here through my apartment. I hope that you maybe got an idea or two out of this if you're hoping for a New York themed or Broadway themed apartment. The space here is small, so there's, you know, a lot to do with it. It's a lot bigger compared to the place I was when I first moved here. This city that I live in is very, very expensive. They call it poverty with a view. So my first apartment was actually just a one bed, I can't even call it a bedroom. It had room for a bed and a desk and a bathroom that I had to share with my next door neighbor. So this is actually pretty exciting for me, the luxuries that we take for granted, like having a stove. Pretty awesome. So yeah, that's my apartment. Thanks for checking it out with me. If you liked anything that you saw here, I will try to put as many links to the things I have in the description below. And I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the mezzanine.